Hello and welcome to the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Ben from NolanTCG.
Hello.
And Kurt from Locals.
Hi.
Our week in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to start this week because yours are similar. So on Tuesday I won. It was Ben and I in the finals again. This time
lost?
You did.
Damn.
Yeah. I drew the blowout cards and Ben did not draw the crossout. So that was nice for me.
I feel like my game 3 hand was like abysmally shit though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my problem.
What happened today, Jake?
Became my problem today. So yeah, Ben and I in the finals. Admittedly, a smaller locals. 2 rounds. Fantastic. It is 30 degrees. I'm not expecting people to come into locals.
It's more than 30 degrees.
It was 30 degrees when I was in the car.
Let's see what it is now.
But yeah, smaller locals versus D-Link. Game 2, I drew both of the Nibiru's in opening hand, so everything was going to be fine. And then, yeah, Ben in the finals in game 2. He had
34 degrees at the moment.
Ibly locked me.
Not that bad.
And played the Heavenly Prison Dude, which already stops a lot of what I do. And then me drawing the 3 Garnets of the deck also stopped me doing a lot of the things I wanted to do.
Yeah, I kind of figured Jake was going to make me go first. So I was like, I'll put in the Lord. Even if I go second, I can reveal the Lord and hopefully it stops you.
Yeah, look, was not good. So yeah, opening bad hands kind of sucks.
Yes.
But what can you do? Yeah, other than that, played very small amount of Master Duel. I didn't actually get to Master Rank this season.
Oh, the season ended? Damn, if only I kept playing.
I just started playing.
We're just not good enough, Kurt.
No.
You know? Turns out you have to play the game to do these things.
Playing the game does allow you to play the game, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, your weeks. I guess you can start.
So we went to Orange for the Orange Regional, since Jake already covered off on how eventful my week in Yu-Gi-Oh was. On the other fronts. So yeah, we went to Orange. We went for the good old trip 4 hours west for some all-you-can-eat Pizza Hut.
Exactly. Yeah.
All-you-can-eat Pizza Hut's pretty good, although my stomach was like... I woke up this morning and I was like, this don't feel great.
I'm assuming it counts the dessert bar as well.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'll be so down for that. I'd have like maybe 2 to 3 garlic breads, a slice of meat lovers, and then I'd just go fucking ham on the dessert bar. That would be my game plan.
I ate a whole pizza, 3 garlic bread, and then went ham on the dessert bar.
Like 3 whole garlic breads?
No, they didn't do whole garlic breads. They do butter slice.
Butter slices.
But there's usually about 8 slices per garlic bread, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have 24
24
slices of garlic bread, a couple slices of meat lovers, and then just copious amounts of ice cream and jelly.
Why do you like garlic bread so much?
Also, an interesting thing.
Why don't you?
I like garlic bread.
Pog.
I can't eat 3 of them.
So we were the only people at the all you can eat. So it was like the group of us that went, and then Lowbridge and co. Where was the story going? Yeah. So
Maybe
like
the regionals?
no. This is the reason we went to Orange. So
Might as well have been.
we get to the all you can eat. They like bring out one of each pizza, and then like we immediately eat the meat lovers. It's gone straight away.
Yeah.
We eat all the chicken and mushroom, and then like it's supreme ham and pineapple, and I think cheese.
Pepperoni was there.
And there was a pepperoni.
Yeah.
The pepperoni also disappeared like
Yeah.
straight away.
Yeah, because those are the good pizzas. Well,
Yeah.
questionably the chicken and mushroom. But yeah, meat lovers is always the first to go.
But then they just didn't replenish those.
Yeah.
Because we were the only people there, they just didn't replenish them.
I'm sorry, what?
They were like, you fuckers can eat the rest of the pizzas.
I'm sorry, no. That is unacceptable.
Also, strangest thing, they have a salad bar.
Who the fuck?
They also serve pasta.
The pasta I get.
Yeah.
The pasta I understand.
Yeah.
It's not amazing pasta
Yeah.
anytime that I've ever had it at any pizza restaurant,
Yes.
like specifically pizza. But yeah, I kind of get that. But who the fuck is going there and eating any of the salad?
Jordan.
Well, he plays D-League, so obviously he's special. That is a waste of space. This is why they're not anywhere else. because they're trying to force these salad bars and lack of meat lovers
They-
on other consumers.
They used to be everywhere else, and they all closed down.
That's what I mean. They're like, hey, we're not making any more pizza till you eat the shit supreme and this fucking rocket salad.
All I know is I'm going back. Like, I'm going to that all-you-can-eat every time I go to Orange now.
I mean, I am now that more driven to go to Orange because I know that that's there.
It was
and if
fantastic.
it closes between now and when there's
year.
another opportunity to go, I'm going to burn something down.
Maybe we should just Google all the places that possibly have it. And
Maybe we
just
should
go and
just
scout
open
them.
it.
No. I don't know where to get those marshmallows from.
That's the thing.
Those little marshmallows are my favourite.
No. So here's the thing. When you opt in, you don't have to find them. Because you're part of a franchise, they go, this is where you order them from. So, if nothing else, we run it for 2 months. It makes no money because everyone in fucking Illawarra sucks. And then just before we have to foreclose, we buy a fuck ton of marshmallows. And we just eat them.
This works. Coming soon to a locals near you.
Cowboy4Game business podcast coming soon.
Yeah.
Week 3 of Pizza Hut. We're out of meat lovers pizzas, but we have all the marshmallows.
Before we went to the thing that is all-you-can-eat Pizza Hut, there was a regional involved.
There was Yu-Gi-Oh!
We did play Yu-Gi-Oh out there. Not particularly well.
Yeah.
Like, I was pretty pissed by halfway through, but by the time I got to the end, I was like, I've done all right.
I was annoyed because you didn't tell me when you got home so we could drink away your sorrows.
I didn't get home till 10:15.
I was awake till 1:30, Ben. I was waiting.
It's fine. Is okay. So what did I do? Okay, so I went X2 at the regional. Only mild complaints. I lost my round 2 and I shouldn't have lost. I just didn't think at the moment it mattered most. I was playing against Makanko, and I was just doing the good old fashioned. I'm sitting on evenly matched for days. Every time he builds a board, I'm evenly matched. Builds a board again, evenly matched. I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm just putting cards in my bin. And then at one point, 2 minutes left, we're still equal on life. And I'm like, no, sorry, it was 5 minutes left. I had the opportunity where I could have gone for game. I chose not to, because I was like, well, if I push for game, I might not. If he has nib, it's probably going to get awkward and I might lose the game. For committing to the board, he has hand traps, I'm just going to lose. In reality, it didn't. I should have just pushed for game. But then I stupidly, when I go to end pass turn with all my cards in hand, I'm like, no, I might need that small world later, discard a monster. Despite the fact that I know he can reborn that monster and win.
Oh,
and I'm like,
no.
Yep, discard the monster. The moment I let go of the card, I'm immediately like, I've lost. I've lost on what I'm discarding for hand size. This is great. And then lo and behold, yep, reborns it back, kaiju's it, attacks, wins. I'm like, I just had to not do that, and we would have been Gucci.
You would have been fine just discarding the small world, right?
I would have just discarded the small world, kept my game plan going. Keep the plan going. Yeah. Instead, I didn't. And it cost me. So, that was my round 2. That was my first loss. My other loss was to Salad. Game 1, freest win ever. Game 2, bricked hard. Game 3, bricked hard. And then in Game 3, he had fucking, the absurd... Ash Imperm, Signet Mining, Salamander Great Circle, Flame Buffalo, and then Top Deck Weasel. And I was like, oh, cool, I've just lost. And there's something underneath Matt. So that was my 2 losses. Outside of that, tournament was chill. Once I had kind of gotten to terms with, fuck this. I didn't play terribly for the rest of the day. Ended up X2. I think I played 6 different decks in each round. So, it was a very diverse room. The highest represented deck was, 6.
It was 6 Unchained, yeah.
6 Unchained, 6 Rescue Ace. And then it was open season for the rest.
People are slowly catching on to the fact that Rescue Ace is, probably better than Unchained.
There was a lot of good players in the room playing Rescue Ace. So, yeah. Good deck. I basically stopped bricking at that point and then just ran through the rest of my matchups. Impulse, really, really good against Pearly. Like I always scream. It's always good against Pearly. I played against... It turns out you have a fairly decent Rika matchup. Because you can just like dance
all
around.
your stuff is like, back row driven anyway.
Yeah, like the Xyz that tributes doesn't tribute for cost, so it's a monster effect to tribute. So if your stuff's immune to monster effects, you just win.
Yeah, and also does it target to tribute? Does it target a monster and then tribute?
I think so.
Yeah.
But it literally didn't matter, so I was like,
Just get rid of the thing.
game.
I mean, in theory, like with the field spell, they could have tributed your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But
He had already done that on like the other turn, but like so he tributed the preventer, trigger preventer, summon back and banished, and I was like, because I intentionally only gave him the option to tribute the preventer, so I was like, preventer, swing. He's like, yeah, tribute preventer trigger engrave summon. I'm like, cool. Yeah, my day was fine. Apart from like when I lost, I was pretty salty, but like
I was going to say, you say your day was fine, but you were like having a mad fucking whinge in the chat.
Well, that's fine. I went for a walk.
Got his car, brought it.
Yeah, literally like walked back to the hotel, got the car, drove the car to the locals because it was like timed parking before 12. So I like just went out and got that, came back, and then was like, won my next like 2 rounds and was like, sure, we'll take it. Yeah, that was my trip. Good.
Still have not figured out a deck that I like. I went with Runic for Hire, and the deck just dies to an Ash or a Nib after you've summoned all your Furhires. So round 1, I versed Leo.
Do you not gigantic sprite into that?
Well, no, because then you can't summon
I can't summon any of the other Furhires.
Okay. Because that happened today when we played, where I was sitting on the Nib and I was like, I'm assuming you're trying to do something else, which is why you're not activating this gigantic sprite here.
Yeah. So round 1 I versed Leo. So that's just
You're playing someone that knows the matchup.
yeah. Played someone who's pretty much helped me build the deck as well. So he just knew everything, and I pretty much only drew sprites. None of Furhire or Runic. So round 1 went to him. So round 2 I then versed Sword Soul, which is kind of a shot in the heart.
Did you lose to the Sword
I
Soul?
lost to the Sword Soul. Just because he opened nuts. Yeah. Nib Ash game 1, Nib Ash game 2. 1 card combo, well, 1 card with the
1.5
reveal, yeah. Both games OTK. I'm like, yeah, cool, done. Then I just started versing random shit.
That happens at regionals.
And I'm like, I versed Unchained Banish Mech Knights round 3.
What?
Yeah. The dude was just like, let's try and send all my stuff to Banished and play random Mech Knights in my deck with Unchained. I'm like, this doesn't work. I'm just gonna nitpick at everything and just eventually win. This was a dude who came in with no side and 11 in his extra deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally just grabbed like his bulk and been like,
yeah, exactly. So
how does he end up with Unchained and Mech Knights?
I don't know.
I mean, if I picked up my bulk, that's probably what I'd do.
This is true.
Maybe some Orcus cards or appliances splashed in there for funsies.
Maybe you just paired Jake.
Yeah, maybe.
I am a clone after all.
Yeah.
So
did you check his belly button?
no, I didn't.
Should have been intact.
I didn't really want to. So round 3 was easy. Round 4 I versed Zombies, which just get rid of their normal summon, don't do anything. So that was easy. Round 5.
Sorry, just before you move on to round 5. I find it really funny that there's like 2 deck themes, loosely, that always get looped in together, even though they can be vastly different, and that's zombies and waters. They never explain exactly what zombies are doing. Granted, most of the time zombies are doing the same thing. Like, it's all just like the same shit, pretty much. But then any water deck, no matter how diverse it could be, unless it's Marincess, just gets called water.
Okay.
True. Zombie World sucks.
Like-
With Furhire.
Oh yeah, because you need
I need
different shit.
different types to summon the links. I'm like, how do I get rid of Zombie World? So I did that. Round 5 I versed Dynamorphia, and that deck can die. I don't want that.
Yeah, that deck's annoying as fuck.
The person who was piloting.
The person who was piloting was very annoying.
It was like a young guy. It was just like I sat next to him during one round, and he was just throwing everything at the board and not giving his opponent time to read shit. And I was just like,
throwing shit at the board. I had my Ho-Oh as a card center.
Yeah.
He decided to read that halfway through my turn. He then looked at my dice and said, "What number's that?" It was 1, so it was like 1 like that. I guess he just knows 1 like a straight line. He was confused. I'm like, okay. He just starts putting these traps in. I'm like, yeah, okay.
What an interesting person.
Honestly, I should have lost to him. Just because I didn't read his cards, and he scooped game 2 and game 3 where I didn't even know what to do.
yeah. So he beat
Sounds
game 1 with
pretty
25
much
life points.
25 life points.
Yeah.
Why you just play Firecracker?
Oh, I don't know. Then round 6, I versed the Rescue Ace player, our Stormman.
Yeah, he versed Andrew.
And we, honestly, it was just, we were figuring out if Leo won, he would give me the win. If Leo lost, I'd give him the win. Just in case.
Interesting thing to say on the podcast.
That's
Ah,
true.
that's fine.
But yeah.
We're coming for you, Jerome.
Yeah, we're
I was
coming.
literally just about to say, we haven't called out Jerome yet.
Then we had the all-you-can-eat Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
That was the best part of the day.
All you can eat Pizza Hut was fantastic.
Ice cream was a bit fucking cold.
Yeah, the ice cream. So it was
No,
so it
no.
Yeah.
It was freezing.
It was like, so it was one of the ice cream machines where you pour it, except it was like, it came out at like sub-zero temperatures.
Well, that's the thing. Like, they rely on the use of the machine to keep it at its standard temperature. And if they had no one else in there,
Yeah.
which clearly they didn't because no one made a motherfucking meatloaf pizza, then it's not going to work properly. But just the out-of-pocket statement of, the ice cream was really cold.
Like, it was
the
absurdly cold.
Jono had some, and he couldn't eat it.
Yeah. He like took a scoop and then like walked away and was like,
It was
it was
freezing.
Well, see, the play there is like you get all your stuff, your marshmallows and stuff, and then you just do like the 7-year-old thing of just make like ice cream soup. Just whip it until it's...
No, it was like so cold and dense that it just didn't melt.
Yeah.
Nah, you weren't trying hard enough.
I had to... The brownies were the only way I could eat it.
Yeah, the brownies. I went back for more brownies and threw them back in onto my ice
It
cream.
was just making it so that it was not as, like, frozen.
Yeah.
That was the only way I could eat it.
I knew it was cold when so I was the first person to get dessert. I sat down with my bowl, put my spoon in, and like I can normally just fucking eat ice cream like it's nothing. And like it touched my teeth and I was like, oh, that's cold.
Not gonna lie, the more I hear about this, the more I just want to like organise a weekend trip to Orange just to have all I can eat Pizza Hut. Is there one
down.
closer? Surely there's one closer.
No. So the last one I went to was in like Sydney, like 10 years ago, and it
Sydney?
closed
Oh,
down.
10
Like I know for a
years
fact
ago.
it closed down.
I do remember going to one somewhere again in like the outer bits of Sydney a while back.
Pitt Street Mall one was the last one that I had been to.
Let's get rid of the vet that took over the one in Riverla and get it started up again because the building's still in the same like iconic shape.
No, it wasn't that one.
It was that one.
No,
It was.
no, where KFC is at Warrell.
That was one as well.
Oh, there was two.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Debate me on that. How dare you? Anyway,
I'm just saying I know for a fact it was precisely where the KFC was.
yeah, there was two. There was a putt behind that too. Sorry, we're taking a trip down memory lane.
Yeah, it's all good.
Did you ever play putt there?
No.
Sad. Anyway, moving on to news.
So
we start.
we're
with...
looking for an all-you-can-eat Pizza Hut.
Yeah, you guys do that.
If you have an all-you-can-eat Pizza Hut near you, put it in the Discord. We're coming.
I would legitimately like. If it has to be orange, it'll be orange. But I really want to go.
Apparently there's 4. There's one in Waterloo, Orange, Minto, and Windsor.
Minto's close, isn't it?
I don't think Waterloo's that far away.
Yeah, I kind of want to do this. Anyway, so yeah, starting with news on Master Duel, we have an update to the ban list that's coming into effect as of October 10th.
It could be the Sydney one. I don't know.
That's all right. They're close. They're close. They're closer than 4 hours. It's fine.
Yes.
Everything's fine. All right. So, coming into effect as of October 10th, we have 2 bans, which will be Kelbeck, the Ancient Vanguard, and Diabolosis, the Mind Hacker.
So we're getting the rest of tier.
anything.
Yo, Waterloo's like
Do
in
you
South
mean
City.
Kashtira?
Waterloo's in South City.
Oh, we're putting it in the chat.
It's like an hour 20 way.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm so down for that. Limited, we have Nibble Beaver and Tearlman Havness.
Tier wasn't doing anything.
No, and they really don't want it to do anything either. And then released from the list, we have Adamancipator Analyzer,
Mm-hmm.
Luster Pendulum the Draco Slayer,
Yep.
and Bamboozling Gossip Shadow.
I forgot that was banned.
It makes sense because like it was banned for the sake of Rongominiad, but they didn't ban Rongominiad, but now the Rongominiad is banned, they can probably come back.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of like Virtual World having like a small renaissance and coming back. Not because it's good, just because it's annoying.
Guys. I want to go this weekend. Oh wait, the one at Minto is actually closer.
Put it in the chat. Get it started. I would legitimately go tomorrow.
I have already eaten it this week.
And tomorrow's next week.
Oh, that's this podcast has devolved.
It really has. But also, Master Duel, we have a new solo mode, the Warriors of Yore, which is the next iteration of the Six Samurai lore. Goes on to talk about the next generation of Six Samurai. Still not the most amazing generation,
This
but...
is photos of the one at Waterloo.
What, these are the photos they've put up for their own marketing?
No, these are just some fucking people's Google reviews. This person said it was great.
Perfect. All I need to hear.
They were like, the toilet was clean, and I was like, that's all you want from an all-you-can-eat? Look at the
I mean, it's not
They've
all
got
you-
marshmallows here.
Oh, the tiny marshmallows. Actually, again, side point. When I was working at Macca's, they had like a bubblegum McFlurry for a little while, and they had like these like not solid but like less squishy tiny marshmallows. They were fucking amazing. Like to a point where the staff and the customers had ordered so many that all of New South Wales was out, and they had to go to just the standard small squishy marshmallows.
Yep.
And then like sales dropped by like half. No one wanted.
I'm gonna put that away, otherwise I'm gonna sit here like...
It's alright, we know exactly what we're doing the second this podcast is finished. So in the solo mode for Six Samurai, you get the Grandmaster Shien, I think his name is. You get sleeves and an icon of him, and 200 gems as per norm. It's very easy from what I've seen. It's hard to fuck up, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, it's
you
Six
kinda
Samurai.
yeah, but it's like super early Six Samurai too, so as long as you get like something big enough on the board, you're generally fine.
Yeah, just get Sheen out and
Pretty much. Pretty much.
so that deck works.
Yeah. Other than that, what else is going on, Master Duel? I think currently in terms of tier, it's between Dragon Link and Pearly for best deck.
Nah, and tier.
Hmm?
And tier.
Well, currently, no.
Currently, yes.
They only have 2 fusions per
Yeah,
turn.
it'd be Pearly. Oh wait, is
This
Arise
is-
Cloud out yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
Judging off the ban
It's
list, I
like
imagine it
about
comes
to
in
be.
What day is
October
today?
10th.
Yeah, October 10th. 10 days away. 9 days away? 9 days away.
I mean, by the time they're listening to this, yeah, 9 days away.
8 days away.
Anyway, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens once we get the new stuff, assuming that we get all the stuff, because I can imagine them just leaving one random card out just for
I
fun.
That's
reckon-
Theosis.
Just Spatter might come in it.
Yeah, Dispater could come. But I feel when they do the branded packs, they tend to have them like just launching all together kind of thing. So they'll do like Quem, the new trap, the new fusion, the new trap that goes with the new
Bar.
fusion. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff they could do in that. Oh, and Lulu Lilith as well.
Go Ace!
Yeah, that'll come at some point too. So I imagine
Rescue Ace is coming.
Yeah,
yeah, everything's coming.
Yeah.
It's just depending on when.
I thought it was coming in with the cash.
We'll probably get it at the same time.
Yeah,
Given that we skipped Rescue Ace, probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
not
it's-
all of it.
It could be all. Of it.
Hopefully it's all of it.
Yeah, the deck's kind of trash without like all the new shit.
I saw like 5 cards get announced. I didn't.
Sorry,
even-
damn it, Jake. You better not be holding back on shit leaks
I
for me.
don't even think Turbulence was there.
Turbulence was
surely
100% there. No,
It has to be there.
You're actually wrong.
If it's not there, then it's no point releasing it.
I know. That's what.
Yeah, like, the deck has no game plan outside of Turbulence. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just hard open the traps? No.
No, we'll
Terrible.
give you Preventer so you can juggle Book of Moons. Book some back, book some back, book some back.
So, currently we have YCS Dortmund running. So we have a deck breakdown from
Monarchs.
day one.
Yeah, Monarchs, go Lithium.
Yeah, it's super
Yo,
weird.
what's going on, guys? Welcome back to me beating you. I'll be real there. I went to say Monarchs, and my brain was like, how do I pronounce Monarchs in his...
You got so deep in the sauce you drowned.
I was like, how would you say it?
Holy fuck. So, deck breakdown of day one. We have 11% Unchained. For some reason, I've just whacked the word soul on the end of it. I feel like you don't need to do that. You can just say Unchained.
Unchained Soul. Without the soul, it's just shit deck.
It is a shit deck. I honestly don't know how it's doing as well as it is. I was fully intent on the fact that again, I think I've tried to say this for several weeks and been cut off every time. Shut the fuck up. I already see your eyes ticking, trying to cut me off. You too. I saw the wink. I see you.
I've successfully cut him off.
I haven't started yet. You've not cut shit. So, when this support was announced, there was at no point me in a position thinking that this would be T1, and now we have it in a position where it's getting heavily sided for. I fully anticipated that I would play this deck for a couple of weeks. It'd be just as shit as it was before the support, and then I'd go back to playing branded or some shit. So it's a really weird position to be in.
Well,
It was not what I was anticipating.
it does a lot.
It doesn't though.
Okay. You have your Xyz that it's not once per turn, right?
Correct.
Then you have the blue dude, Rage of Soul, right?
Yeah.
That's what his name is. He links off whatever we summon.
Special Summon.
Special summon.
Yeah. And then you just go into Unicorn and you shuffle back our other one. So that is 1, 2, 3, taking away 1, 4,
And the trap gives you double pop.
5. 5 interruption for 2 cards.
You know how easy that is to out though?
Yes, I know it's easy to out by just impermanent sign.
Normal Summon Impulse.
I knew he was going to say fucking Impulse. I just couldn't remember what it was
It's
fucking
Rescue Ace.
Normal Summon Impulse. Off a handshake.
But still, it's got a lot of interruptions for 2 cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, I didn't see it coming. It was not what I was anticipating to have to play into this format.
Play into? Play.
Well, no, because people,
Play
again,
into
are heavily
sided
siding.
cards.
At every interval when I was versing people at the regionals last week, it's got past game 1, whether I win or lose, and they're just okay, let's side in these 8 to 9 cards I have sided pretty much exclusively for this matchup.
I don't do that.
Because you have an in-archetype out.
It's not that good.
I mean, a minute ago you were literally talking it up as if, you summon it, you win the game.
It's only close to that. I have to have other cards in my hand to do something.
Anyway, back to the deck breakdown. So after Unchained, we have 10% Pearly.
Yep.
9% Tearlament.
Yep.
7%.
Best deck.
Well, I mean, if you're going purely off numbers, it's the 3rd best deck. Anyway,
That's only because
7%.
people haven't caught on.
I mean, they clearly have, because I dare say this
Yeah.
number was a lot lower than 9% prior to a rise. Lots of people have caught on, Kurt. 7%
In
Flunderies.
fact, about 250 people have caught on.
Yeah.
Read about. 6% Labyrinth. 5% Branded. And then a whopping 52% Other.
No
That's-
D-Link. No Rescue
Honestly,
Ace.
it's pretty lazy.
Oh, yeah, you've only gotten to 5%, you're just
Surely there's a couple 4% there that you can throw in.
Yeah, I imagine if the numbers get released, if someone else is doing the numbers, it'd probably be more detailed. But this is also day 1 of 2,600 players.
Yes.
They just didn't want to.
Yeah.
Because I imagine after it gets to 4%, there's probably a huge number in 4%. So they're just we have to try and fit this on a Twitch stream. We're not doing 3 pages of this.
Do the 3 pages. Do the pie chart.
Sprite. Rescue Ace.
Burp.
D-Link. Flunder. It was Flunder there?
Flunder's 7%.
7%.
7%?
It is a lot of Flunder, and I feel like it's purely because they're just I don't want to have to deal with Unchained. I don't want to
Exactly.
read
That's
them.
exactly why. And also tier. They've thought about, okay, a Rise Heart's gone. We can play Shifter.
But this is the thing. Outside of Shifter, Tier didn't have a huge problem with Flunderies after the statue got banned.
Yeah.
So unless they're subbing in the statue for some other guard,
They use the other statue.
Once the searcher for it comes out, I dare say they will.
Don't even need the searcher.
They can summon the fire one just through combo.
Yeah, but they have to open it.
Nah, you can get it. Small it.
Yeah.
Again, you're searching it.
You play Prost, you play Small World.
Prosby,
That sounds
Duality.
fucking awful. Again, once Maze of Memory comes out, you just search it.
Oh, that's fine. Maze of Memory is like 6 months away. People.
Maze of Memory's already out.
Oh, the other one.
Maze of something.
Maze of Millennium.
Mystery.
Millennium, yes.
Is it Maze of Mystery? I don't know. It's a stupid.
It's
a stupid set name. The first one made sense because there was labyrinth cards in it, so it's like
Yeah.
linked to a maze. Now it's just like, oh, we're too lazy to write it. We're just going to cross out this first word and write a different one that starts with M for the sake of alliteration. Fuck you, Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome. This is your fault.
So, moving on, we have the next couple of cards announced for the Phantom Nightmare set. Neither of them are particularly good.
Neither of them are the new Klee card.
Well, no, that's going to be dual terminal.
Ah.
But yeah, it is a point that like they've only announced two of the archetypes that are supposed to be getting support.
Well,
Unless they
Klee
are
card.
the only two archetypes getting support in this, and they're going to like, because like I said, they've clearly numbered the set, so they might do later releases.
Where the Klee at?
Not here. But this one is called Magmacho Dragon. Level 8 Pyro Effect Monster.
Searchable.
Banish up to 3 fires from your graveyard. It gains 400 attack for each until the end of the turn. It starts with 1800 attack. So it's not great.
Oh, God.
But its second effect, if a face-up fire monster or monsters you control is destroyed by card effect while this card's in the graveyard, you can special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field.
God, it's so
Then-
shit.
Then draw 1 card.
Oh, God, it's somehow not that much better.
It's not great, but they've done a lot of these high-level sort of summoning things when certain attributes
Wait,
get
it's
destroyed.
bigger than level 4?
It's level 8.
That's shit.
It is kind of garbage.
Like,
It's
if
there.
you could normal summon it, cool. But no, you can't.
No. You need to somehow get it to the grave, and then hope that some stuff dies. I mean, it could come up in Fire King.
Is it destroyed by opponent's card or?
Yep, just destroy that card effect.
Sure. Does it at least have 200
clarify.
defense?
2200 defense. So close. I'll double check. Yeah, just destroy by card effect, so it can summon itself off of Fire King's effects, so that's a thing, I guess. Next card
sounds
announced
like shit.
for Phantom Nightmare
We're going to go through a 3-card combo to draw 1 card.
is Phantasmal Summoning Beast. So this one's a level 7 Dark Fiend. Tribute this card, add one of the shit god cards, Raviol and all that shit,
This card's actually
from
kinda
deck or graveyard to your hand, then special summon a level 10 Pyro, Thunder, or Fiend monster whose attack and defense
You
equal
summon the
itself.
one
You summon
that
the
you
one you
add.
had, yeah.
Yeah, ignore any summoning conditions, but it cannot attack this turn. And then banish it from grave, add a Dimension Fusion Destruction from your deck to your hand. I had to double check this. This was released in the structure deck for them, and lets you
Fusion.
banish stuff from grave to do the fusion.
Okay.
It's neat, but
It is neat. Yeah.
the deck's just not.
No, it's fucking awful.
Yeah.
I have seen... Huh?
Continue.
And then the last little bit of news, because I refuse to read about Duel Links news, is the Quarter Century Duelist box announced for the OCG. So this is coming out for them on the 23rd of December.
Oh, weird.
A little bit.
Was this the thing that had the sprite stuff in it?
So
No,
4
it's
cards per
different.
pack. 9 Quarter Century Duelist box special packs. 4 cards per pack, 60 different cards.
Yeah.
So it's going to have some new cards in it, as well as cards that are highly versatile that symbolize the Yu-Gi-Oh! Official card game. So
They're
when
going to
that
put
statement,
that king card in it. I'm the king.
oh, everyone's king.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the giant card for?
Yeah. The
Dortmund?
giant card for
Was it
Dortmund.
everyone's king?
It's
Yes.
that. Yes.
Sucked in, Dortmund.
It's Crimson Dragon, and then
And
the
that.
Jack Atlas King, and then they have Revolution Synchron
As the mini card.
as the
Oh,
mini
the mini.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
the mini would be worth more, surely. little baby dragon. There's a baby giant card.
It was so bad.
That is fairly pathetic. Because I don't think they've done any giant cards for Duelist Nexus, right? Other than Tiny Revolution
Crimson
Dragon.
And Crimson
Dragon.
Dragon.
Oh, Crimson Dragon. Sorry, I was thinking the Jack Atlas,
Red Eye.
like one that cheats out Red Dragon Archfiend.
No,
Crimson
this
Dragon.
guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Which one are you pointing at?
The one in the middle.
Yeah,
Ah,
the big one. It's not helpful because he's grabbed this poster from only the bottom and tried to demonstrate
Well,
it.
that's Crimson Dragon.
Yeah.
That's not Crimson Dragon.
Is it not?
No.
Oh no, that's
Crimson
the
Dragon.
fucking... Okay.
Yeah, it's the one in the middle. The little white one.
Anyway, back to this. So, if, like, what cards come to mind, except for Everyone's King, when they say highly versatile cards that symbolize the Yu-Gi-Oh! Official trading card game?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Friendship.
Imagine. I could see them doing those cards, like Pharaoh's Judgment as well.
Unity. All the greatest jump cards ever printed.
Yeah, I don't have high hopes for this. Oh, hang on, is it? Wait. Oh, there's multiple products for this. Or
Yeah.
multiple things in the box. So there, that's...
You get,
So you get one of those packs. You get a Quarter Century Token pack.
Yep.
Token?
Yep.
Oh, that's a... those
So
tokens.
each
Probably.
pack comes with 4 cards from a 30-card super rare pool.
Yes.
So there's up to 30 tokens that they're printing in this. Watch none of them be the ones that anyone wants.
There'll be tokens of
Here's
things
an
that don't
Eldritch
need
token.
tokens.
Yeah.
This is your
Special
Revolution
versions
Synchron
with the
token.
25th anniversary for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. 1 card per pack will be a secret rare. All cards also come in secret rare. A special duelist magnet card holder. That's one of those clippy special things. A special storage box, bracket paper, designed exclusively to promote this product that has a design befitting the 25th anniversary of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games. And then a special duelist card case, plastic. Holds up to 90 cards. It's a box. It's a deck box.
It is a deck.
It's a big one.
Again, with the 25th anniversary design. No, you can't get every card in one box.
You gotta buy 6 whole boxes.
And all details are subject to change. So yeah, we won't be getting anything like that.
And I'm fine with that. I don't have an issue with this at all.
I mean, the tokens are a nice idea, but again, you'd need to print the tokens that people want.
Just
as
use the
opposed to-
Japanese tokens.
Eh. But anyway, moving on to our Discord. If you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. Link will be in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions.
My elbow.
So, our first question this week, it'd help if I got to the question tab and not the other question, the other thing. Our first question this week is from Oracle. Was there ever a deck you regretted building in Master Duel, and why?
No.
Well, you've only built 3 decks, and
Well, the problem is...
surprisingly accurate.
No. I think I have like 18 different decks built.
Come on, man.
Over the time it's been out, yeah. I regret nothing.
I built 3/4 of every deck and then realized I can't make it fully. And then just
Why
dismantle
can't you make it fully? Because you don't have like the URs and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's because you keep spending 30 to
I know,
craft a
I know,
card,
I know.
and then getting only 10 back for the ones you
I
decraft.
know.
Also,
So,
if you just
I
play
regret
it,
making
so
every
here's
deck.
the thing: you need to play it more consistently to get more tokens to then be able to build the decks you want.
I think the one deck that I fully
just-
built...
The other thing you can do is just hammer the solo modes. Each one of them, other than like maybe 2 or 3, gives you 200 gems for finishing.
That's not enough gems for me to want to do that.
Exactly.
Again, you only play 2 to 3 decks, and even then, they're not consecutively.
And that's okay. The answer is no. Jake.
Well, the answer for you is no. For me, it is adding this stuff.
Oh, why is that?
Ah.
So, at the time that I built it, I was trying... Like, I basically equated it to the same as in the TCG. I'm like, oh, if I just summon towers most of the time, I'll be fine. But I didn't account for the fact that you verse the most random shit on Master Duel almost constantly. Like, there's very few matchup, like, only until you get into, like, maybe the Master, or, like, just below Master, where people are trying to get to Master, do you verse, like, almost guaranteed meta decks. So, I think in my first 3 or 4 outings with Ignista. Like, there was people running Ghost Bell, there were people running Kaijus. Like, the game plan wasn't the same.
Nah, just execute the game plan. Just make the towers pass.
It wasn't good enough. I still have it all, so if I wanted to go back to it, I could. But, yeah.
Make the towers and catapult hurdle and fire your opponent for the FTK.
Doesn't it do it for original attack? Also, its attack's not that high, and it only does half.
Yeah. There's a lot of flaws in the game plan, but it's still a game plan.
Oh, Jesus. Do I regret building anything else? I don't think so. I got like halfway to building agents, and then Hulk got banned on Master Duel, and I was like, oh.
I'd play Master Duel if they released a pack that had like just hand traps.
They have.
Just
It's
build
called the Master Pack.
It's
But that comes with everything else.
More often than not, you open hand traps as well. That's how I got my Royal Rare Diddy Crow.
But like, the issue with me in Master Duel is that I don't have those hand traps. Like Max C's, I have not been bothered to make.
Bruh.
Yeah.
That card is beyond essential in there.
I know.
You
That's
have
my
to
problem.
have it.
That's
Is
problem
it
number one.
if I make them, that's 90 ultra rare.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have that just sitting there.
It's because you keep decrafting like a moron.
Yes. Decks change, and I still don't know what to
Max
play.
C, unless... No, even if you are playing Flundering, you still play Max C, which infuriates the fuck out of me. I hate, like, opening Max C against Flunder, and then, like, at the fucking draw phase, they drop Max C on me. I'm like, fuck you! I want to play Max C. Anyway, yeah, you just need to be wiser with what you're spending your things on.
Again.
Like,
Yeah, that's
if
the
you
problem.
if you were to take any route, it would be the Ben route of just build one deck and then never change.
Do that. Do it. Don't do it. No. It's Master Duel, don't worry. I'm just not going to play it. There's a lot of scrubs on there. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Take a break from the video. I'm watching you. I know. Next question, Jake.
Next question comes to us from, I believe, a new listener, Chief.
Hi, Chief.
Uh,
How you
Hi,
doing
Chief.
today?
What deck has a special place in your heart, but you wish was more competitive by today's standards? For example, his deck is Toons. Needs a bit more of a push to be better.
So you're not doing good today by the sound of that question. So what you want to do is play Toons, but only play against Sky Striker players. Because it's a free win. What deck do I wish was better? You know, my answer's probably Toons.
Yeah, true, you do have a little affinity for Toons as
Yeah.
well, don't you? I did at one point, I got over it though.
I just have it all there. Like, when Sky Striker was good, I played that deck a lot. Because it was just like, you paired it, you just won.
I don't know.
I don't really get that super attached to old decks. Like, I guess now I'm like, fuck, would really like an alternative to Ronin Toden for my frogs. But
Yeah, I don't get attached to decks. They touched my toad!
stupidest hit on a ban list.
Nah, that's great.
It's fucking
The alternative was ban
Nuke
toad.
Sprite. No, just Nuke Sprite. No, literally just eliminate the deck from existence. And I like Sprite, but fucking kill it if it means that I can play my frogs again.
Wonder if it'll ever happen. Because, like, realistically, they only want to hit Sprite if it's doing well. And right now it's just kind of
It's not
okay.
going well.
So, in theory, Ronin Toden's never coming back.
Yep. And that's disappointing.
It's funny as fuck.
My favorite deck gets hit for some other fucking stupid shit.
Well, there's the way that Sprite comes insane is if another level 2 archetype comes up. That's like just annoying.
I feel like they're not going to walk into that anytime soon. It'll be
ban
like...
gigantic Sprite.
Ice Sheets.
What?
I
The
don't know.
new Ice Sheet.
There's level
They don't
there's level 2s in there. There's a new
No.
level 2 that
No.
summons 2 tokens.
No?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
A, it's a level 3. B, it summons a token that's level 7.
C, it's Ice
It's a level
Shades.
2!
It fucking isn't.
The new Ice Jade woman that's coming.
We don't have a new Ice Jade woman
Is
that's
it Ice
coming.
Jade? No.
It's Mirror Jade.
It's not
It's
mirror.
Ice Barrier.
Ice Barrier, that's what I'm talking about.
Also, it's really hard for them to do that if they want to summon
Wait.
a level 10 Synchro.
I'll be
Yeah.
real. I thought he was talking about Ice Barrier.
No.
I was on the same page. I was like, yeah. It's ice shit.
I mean, Ice Barrier will be using the Ice Jade level 3 that I mentioned because it's just a free summon for their level 10 synchro.
But I'm just saying.
But yes, they are in fact different.
Yeah,
Level 2s. You don't have to use that effect until you've done your level 2s.
Not gonna lie.
Summon Gigantic.
This deck crafting idea of yours sounds fucking awful.
And then do the synchro play, then you activate Gigantic.
Sounds awful.
No,
This is
no,
probably
no,
why-
no.
Already
This is probably
summoned.
why you keep walking
It's-
into Nibiru, because
No.
you're like, I'm gonna summon my Gigantic Sprite,
And
fuck around
wait.
for a little while, and then lock my opponent out.
Hear me out, Jake. It's actually pretty cute play. Because your opponent has two things that they have to imperm. If they're holding the imperm for the Gigantic Sprite, you start doing your other shit. Then they're like, oh, I need to imperm that. They imperm that, and then you Igloo lock them. It's great.
Exactly.
So elevator music gets us out of this conversation. Kurt, what deck did you want support for? What whole deck do you like?
I want more Blackwing support.
You just got Black
That
support.
deck could not have more
I
support.
want more.
It
I just
gets
want a
thrown
thing.
support for no fucking reason.
I want a thing that stops us from just dying to one interruption.
I want a
It's
synchro
called
that's
getting
Kaloot
good.
and adds all three Kaloot.
It's give us a negate. It doesn't have a negate.
Yeah, it just has the ability to be completely unaffected.
But still, like, you could get over the unaffected. It's only 3k.
You can
What do you
search
think-
all the Phantom Knight cards during that combo. It doesn't matter.
What do you think gets a negate first, if they were ever to do one, which I highly doubt? Black Wings or Heroes?
Blackwing.
So, I'd like to again point out
No,
that Blackwing
you're
has a
right.
counter trap negate.
Can it activate on their turn?
No.
Yes. If you control a Blackwing synchro, it can activate from hand.
Actually?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Black Whirlwind? Oh, no, it's not Black Whirlwind.
It's not Blackout.
It's the ship guy. I think it's if you control Blackwing Dragon, it can just activate from hand.
There's too many cards with the word black in it. I'm going to move on. So yeah, you want a negate for Black Wings, which will never happen. Ben,
I already said.
did you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you want something to replace Ronin Toad
I'll also take some Toon support.
and Tunes. That's right. Of the decks that I have played, I think in terms of ones that are like close to my heart that I then want support for, it's never going to happen. And like the amount that I want support for it is actually quite small. But I would
I
like
don't think it's Blackbird Close.
appliances to get something else.
Maybe I'm just an idiot.
Are you just making up support?
It says when it wants
Yeah,
to
probably.
activates its effects.
Hear me out. Do that anyway. You have Blackbird Close. That's good enough.
Here's the other thing too. Like, you could easily play that deck in Master Duel and just clap.
Yeah, I know. It's like the one deck I probably because you can buy structure decks, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I
get
should probably
everything you
build
need.
that.
I'm pretty sure... Yeah, because that level 2 that just like is a random pop from graveyard while you control synchros there, you just summon 2 of the Burning Dragons, most decks will stop playing.
Yeah. That's what I don't like about the deck, though. It's just
I mean, it's the same for Branded, right? Like, you can do all kinds of bonkers shit in Branded, but most people will just go, ha, 3 Burning Dragons.
Masquerade.
What was your answer, sir?
My answer was appliances.
Ah.
I don't...
The way I based on this conversation, when I came back to it, I was like, there's no fucking way Jake said Brandon.
Imagine. Other like Branded Fusion that can't be Ash.
I would like a monster that
Cross that way.
activates from hand if Brandon Fusion doesn't resolve, then you get 2 fusion summons. You get Fusion Summon from deck, and then Fusion Summon from grave. And then
I like
Fusion Summon
a
from banished.
Albaz that copies the effect of Branded Fusion from grave and summons itself for free. That's all. Just little things. Jesse also put Mech Boys. I was thinking about that, and I honestly don't know what else you could give them other than just another random monster. Like, you could do the new Spiral support card route of just, like, if you control a Mech Knight of some sort, summon it to your opponent's board,
Why don't you play that in Mech Knight?
because you have to control Spiral.
And? What are you going to do? Use your normal summon?
Yeah. Gisu is a much better normal summon than any Spiral shit.
Normal summon tough. Pop your opponent's shit.
If I'm going first, what am I going to pop?
the monster you've just given them.
I don't want to pop that. I want to keep it on the board.
It's fine. You do your whole combo, then you pop it.
No.
What?
Keep it on the board.
Okay.
Anyway.
Quick fix, add big red. Automatic link to.
Garbage.
Chug a big red card. Next
6x6. 2 questions.
Two.
What makes you lose interest in a deck you are playing? Applies to TCG, Master Duel, or Rush Duels? It doesn't apply to Rush Duels.
Jake, is the answer for you that deck gets good?
No.
No?
No. I didn't stop playing Tier Element when it got good.
That's true. Oh, the answer...
Also didn't stop playing Unchained when it got good.
Yeah, but
it was just
it
an
only got good, like, 2 months ago.
What, at the point of release?
Yeah, so the Jake timeline normally goes, Tier Element went, and then you just couldn't play it anymore. What is your answer?
My answer is, what makes you? Like sometimes it just gets stale. Like, especially decks that are very linear and just kind of do the same shit a lot. It just becomes like, I'm actually sick of vomiting out the same board every turn. I wish to try something different. It was definitely the case with adding Nista. The deck was doing fine.
You summon the towers.
Yeah. But it got very boring. It was very monotonous and no one was siding for it. So
my answer is similar. But what really, I just normally get bored. Like, I have to genuinely enjoy the playstyle and the cards themselves to want to continue playing a deck constantly. Like, I really enjoy Rescue Ace, so that's why I'm continually playing that. But what else did I enjoy? I enjoyed Kashtira just because I like the throwback to Zoo and the way that I played it. Yeah. It also has to be good. Like, if a deck's shit, I'm gonna normally stop playing it after 2 weeks. Yeah. Just as long as I don't get bored. Good?
Don't really have an answer because I
have
never
an answer for you.
really pick a deck.
The answer for Kurt is losing.
yeah, if you lose more than a week and a half with a certain deck, you'll swap to something else.
Yeah.
It's generally not a hard swap. It's not like, oh, I'm going to start playing Adamanticators. It's just one of the 3 decks in whatever triangle you have at the moment.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. That's your answer.
Yeah, if I'm losing, yes. But it's still that.
Yes.
And I don't know when I'm going to be happy. That's the annoying.
When you get to play Tier Elements.
Exactly.
Then you're going to lose with Tier Elements.
Exactly.
That's the cycle of Kurt. I get to play Tier Elements. I lose with Tier Elements.
I
switch decks. I don't like that deck. I switch deck. I don't like that deck. I go to Tier Elements. It's the circle of Kurt.
We need to work out whether he has this same sort of luck in rock paper scissors, because if we
ready, let's go. Scissors paper rock. Oh, scissors paper rock. Good work.
Okay.
Man used his brain. He didn't throw a rock.
Maybe that will be the break of your streak. Maybe you'll win next time.
Can't believe I lost fucking scissors paper rock.
I'm just throwing you a
What's 696? Next question.
Next question and last question from 696. How often in the TCG do you go back and play older decks, and for what reason?
So, I'm weighing up at the moment whether or not for the next 3 weeks I want to just go back and play something old.
Now would be the time because there's nothing on the horizon.
Yeah, simply because I'm going to get that new Rescue Ace support in 3 weeks, and then I know I'm going to play Rescue Ace for another 3 months.
The Rescue Ace support.
So, I'm very much in a situation now where I'm like, do I go back and play something old and fun? I'm half considering just playing Spiral and just fucking seeing what it does and just trying to have a bit of fun.
Oh yes, Spiral and fun, 2 words that often go together.
What the fuck are they going to build on you now that's overly oppressive? Oh no, my opponent has a sleeper pop. That's it? Okay. I removed anything off the board and the sleeper nuked their own board? Okay. Spiral is very easy to beat when they don't have the negation that protects their board from getting whacked. And that's my answer.
Mine will often be, if there's a gap in the season or I'm just a bit bored of a deck, I'll swap over to something for a couple weeks. Gen ends up being more than a couple of weeks, to be honest, because then I can't be bothered buying new sleeves to then sleeve up something else, so then I play for an extended amount of time.
As you have done, you said you were going to play Unchained for a little bit.
Huh?
You said you were going to play Unchained for a little bit.
Yeah, because again,
you didn't think
I
it was
didn't
gonna be
think
that
it was going to be meta.
And now that it's meta, it's like constant. Oh, I have a good deck.
Well, it's like, particularly because we had the OTS champs on,
Yeah.
I didn't see a point of being like, oh, I'll just play a fun deck and then I'll like play Unchained for the thing. Like, I was not at a point where I was confident enough with the deck. I still wasn't on the day, to be honest.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh yeah, I can get games with this. I can win with this. So I needed to practice. And now there's nothing really to practice for. I'll just play something else. I
Need
do.
some regionals announced, man.
Yeah.
We need more regionals.
We do.
Where are the regionals, Jerome? Even though you don't oversee our area.
Yeah, we need to find. Wait, no, we know who's in charge of our
It's
area, right?
Kevin, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to call that Kevin. Kevin does an alright job. For
I like
the
Kevin.
hand Kevin's dealt, he does decent.
Yeah, and because we're Australia, we are starting on a 1-card hand.
Yes. Yes.
We got eradicated epidemic virus, and we're looking at one monster, and we're doing what we can.
Does our opponent have confiscation? Probably, but it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing too. I might end up having to play Unchained for another couple of weeks because I also want support from Age of Overlord to play a whole heap of decks. Like, it's getting to a point where I'm considering buying a case because I want a lot of stuff in that set.
I very seriously considered buying a case like over the weekend, and then I probably sat down and was like, what do I actively want from this set? If I'm just going to get myself out of the old Ben logic of, oh, you know, it's going to be fun, I'm just going to fucking pick up all the random shit, and I'm going to have a binder filled with all the random garbage that comes out in the set. Like, who knows, maybe this deck will be good one day. I need to cut that shit out. So, I'm sitting on, I think I genuinely only need like 8 cards. Because I only need like 4 cards from the... Yeah. Like, I literally only need the 1 monster, 3 of one spell, 1 of the other.
And then
That's
a
it?
Little Knight.
Then the IP, the new IP
Yeah.
monster,
Little Knight.
the new Zeus,
New Zeus.
and that,
You looking for the 3 Labyrinth
no,
hand trap?
no. That's all I think I probably need. So I'm like, I don't see myself going and buying a case. Like, it would be good to buy the case to then sell the other shit.
Yeah.
But that's realistically all I need.
Anyway, I need to work out if I will or won't buy a case at some point. Because, yeah, I like the idea of getting all the at least most of the stuff that I need to actually play the variants of the decks that I want to play.
Yeah.
Even though most of them are just fun decks, to be honest. And then selling on the other bits, because there will be quite expensive cards at a relatively low rarity as well. Because I don't know if I'd save the screenshot, but we do have a couple of hints
So,
on
that,
rarity.
there is the slight issue of quarter centuries also have gold text.
Yeah.
So you can't really tell whether or not they're quarter century or ultra on the picture.
Oh, true. But no, but that's how they work. That's how they've always done it. Well, I say always. There's been one set.
Ultras
But
are
every
quarter
secret and
Yeah.
ultra
No,
is...
no, I'm just getting at the fact that like the gold text ones on the picture may be secret res in the set, and they're just displaying them as quarter centuries. Because like we don't physically get the fucking poster to hang up in our shop to be like, oh look, I've looked in closely, this is an ultra rare.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though. If
Yeah.
they're on, like... If they're on the poster, I don't know if they demonstrate anything other than, like, the key card is, like, the quarter century rare. Everything else is the rarity that they are in the set.
There was one card on there that I was like, oh sick, good that's an ultra, and someone was like, that's a quarter century rare on the picture, and I was like, okay. So, yeah.
Anyway, we'll find out soon. We should be getting, like...
We
a
should
full
be
set
2 weeks
breakdown.
to
Yeah.
sneak peek. 2 weeks, sneak peeks in 2 weeks.
Okay. This is
2 weeks! Dos weekos.
Dusty's good. Anyway, that concludes us for this week. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are on a streaming service, feel free to favourite us. If you are watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Jump into our Discord, ask us some questions, and we will catch you all next week. Peace.
Bye.